Hey everyone, welcome to this video tutorial showing you how to structure your paragraph to hit the different assessment objectives or skills required to do well in sociology. This is going to focus on a feminist theory example. Massive thank you for watching. If you like what you see, click that like button. Want to see more, click subscribe, and if you want to be notified, you got the bell. Following on from my last video where I outlined the assessment objectives, this video is going to show you an example of a paragraph which is perfect for Year 1 students who are just starting the course to show you how you can give examples of the different skills. Now, this is not attached to any particular exam question, rather we asked our students to write a paragraph about one of the different theories, apply examples from today's society, show some analysis and also an evaluation point. So this is more of a skill check activity rather than attached to a specific exam question. So there's your disclaimer. It is always good to use some sort of paragraph structure, and I draw on a multitude of sources that I've acquired over 10 years of teaching. Different teachers use different paragraph structures. I've come across absolutely different ones. The Hectic teacher does it well. It's probably the closest one that I would use, and that is the piece paragraph. And this roughly stands for point that agrees with the question. It may come from the item or your own knowledge. Explain, give detail of that point and apply your knowledge of the studies, concepts, ideas and theoretical viewpoints. Both of these will get you the AO1 marks. Then show that point and start to apply an example. That will get you AO2. And then here is your AO3, and this is analysis and evaluation. So break it down, your explanation, look at it from a different angle. Does the explanation stay the same or does it start to change? And challenge the view, evaluate. And when you are evaluating, make sure that your evaluation is relevant rather than just an opposing view or whatever. Make it relevant, and you want to avoid juxtaposition. If you do not know what juxtaposition is, I have got a video on it. I will pop the link down below and also in the tags. So let's explore this paragraph about feminism, and what we wanted students to show was that they understood what feminism was, apply an example from society, analyse by comparing the different feminist viewpoints and then offer an evaluation point. So let's start to break it down. So feminism is a conflict theory and views society based on a gender division, that there is an inequality between men and women called patriarchy. And this is a nice little opening sentence. It's got this statement about feminism. There is early keywords that are mentioned, such as it being a conflict theory, inequality, patriarchy. This shows knowledge and it gains the AO1 marks. Patriarchy literally means male-dominated, and feminism on the whole believe the structure of society benefits men. They argue that much of sociology is male-stream and research conducted by men about men and about male experiences. And feminists try to explain the existing inequality between men and women. So now we are starting to show some understanding. As in the first sentence, the student identified patriarchy. And this second sentence shows that the student understands what patriarchy is. There is further knowledge given, such as being male stream, and each is explained to show understanding. So this also gains AO1 marks. In the different institutions, patriarchy exists. For example, in the family, women do more housework than men do, which is seen as unpaid labour. Whereas in the workplace, more CEOs are men and are paid more than women. In Parliament, only 32% of MPs are women. Now, this student is applying the concept of patriarchy to examples within society or even topics that they have studied, for example, family or in the workplace, and this is gaining the AO2 marks. Different types of feminists disagree to the extent to which patriarchy exists. For example, liberal feminists argue that society is becoming more equal with legislation such as the Equal Pay Act and the Sex Discrimination Act. Whereas radical feminists would disagree. They believe that men are the enemy, and to challenge feminists, we need to abolish the family. Marxist feminists would argue that patriarchy and capitalism both exploit women. For example, low pay in women benefits both men and capitalism. And lastly, difference and post-structural feminists critique all the other feminists for ignoring the diversity within women. So continuing the theme of patriarchy, this shows different viewpoints on patriarchy. It's looking at this term from different angles from the different feminist viewpoints. And this is gaining AO3 analysis marks because they're looking at the same point but from different viewpoints or through different lenses. However, feminists are criticised for ignoring the other types of division within society such as class, age and ethnicity, and patriarchy is a vague concept. So finally the student offers evaluation points, and this will hit the AO3. And then what you've got there is a paragraph that shows AO1, AO2 and AO3. Overall, the main theme running through this paragraph is patriarchy. And this joins the separate parts together, which means that it flows in a logical chain of reasoning, coming to a distinct point at the end. So what can you do? Use a writing frame or write piece in the margin to help structure your paragraph. Have a go at practicing writing paragraphs for different questions. And have a go at doing the same for Marxism or functionalism, or even have a go at writing a paragraph about social action theory or even postmodernism. So as always, massive thank you for watching. If you have found it useful, please click that like button. Any questions or comments, please pop them below, and just have a go at practicing some sample paragraphs to hit all the skills. Massive thank you, and I shall see you again soon. Bye.